Here. And this here. But now we're still working on files. Yeah. This. All right. All right, let's see if this is working. Can you hear me? Let's see. Hi, Az. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It doesn't show me that it's on the audio, but maybe it is. All right. So we're doing some animating today. This file is currently giving me some trouble, but I'm working on it. Oh, good. Thanks, Az. Appreciate that. So I had to re-download it to my Google Drive, and I'm having to re-upload it to the computer. So it's just going to be another second or two. I'm still learning how to create things in Procreate on my iPad and get them to work on my computer because they don't always play very nice together. So I don't know. We'll see if this one works. If not, I'll just pull in the regular puppet, I guess. Sorry, guys. File. Please choose to replace or keep. I guess we'll replace it. I don't know. Hopefully this works without the background. If not, I've got a backup. Don't worry. How is everybody? How is everybody doing? Are we having a great weekend? I know it's Sunday and it's winding down, but it's still technically the weekend. We gotta enjoy it. Ooh, let's turn that down a little. That seems a little loud. All right. Ooh, I'm glad you're doing great. I'm glad you're doing great. Hello, Hammy. Good deal. All right. We're playing the loading bar game again, guys. You can't see it, but there's a loading bar here. I think it doesn't like me. See, now I feel like I should have started getting ready for stream even earlier, but I did not expect to have this problem. Oh, good. I did see that you got Minecraft going. So that's wonderful. Are you going to stream it or make videos? I know you talked about it. Oh, thanks, Hammy. I love my channel name. Okay. I feel like I might need to restart the program, guys. Control-Alt-Delete. Ooh, Task Manager. Alright, it might get a little grainy for a second. It doesn't like it when I do too many things at once. Reillusion. But it also made me reinstall the Reillusion hub before I started, so I feel kind of like it was setting me up for failure before we even began. Alright, let's see if that worked. Nope, now it's turning white. You can't see it, because I can see that you can't see it, but everything just whited out like it's not responding. Alright, let's close the window if you will let me. Close the program. And we'll just reopen it and try again. I'm doing well, Hammy. I am doing well. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Thanks for asking. I would be doing better if this program would work the first time when I ask it to. Open. We're going to stream probably about 2 hours today. I'm planning to stream till at least 6. If we need to go longer, we can, but that's kind of a wrapping up point. No, I don't want to save the new product yet. All right, now you can see it again. Good deal. All clear. All right, now I'm going to pull up my Google Drive, and I'm going to attempt to import the puppet one more time. I don't know if it will. Okay, it saved all the separate pieces. Guys, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, you can't. I literally can't. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can show you guys what I'm looking at, because it's pretty crazy. Where's my OBS? There you are. And display capture turn on, so you can see here in my Google Drive. So when I saved it, it saved every single one as a separate layer and its own picture. I don't know if that means we have to import these individually, but if we do, we do. All right, it'll just take an extra second or two. It gives you guys more time to talk. We are going to animate something today, Hammy. I already drew this one the other day, a while back. It was a stream reward, or not a stream reward, a subscriber reward. So every week we do a shout out on Wednesdays for our most active subscribers and people who are really supportive. And I do a piece of art. I do a speed paint for a subscriber. And in that shout out, there's also a seed that we plant. And for every 10 subscribers we get, the seed grows a little bit. And we finally fully grew this pumpkin cat. And now I'm going to animate it for you guys as a reward for hitting 100 subscribers. If I can figure out how to download all of these. So I'm going to highlight them all. Shift. And then we are going to download them. Download. And then we're going to open them. Yep. I have not figured out how to attach my drawing tablet to my streaming computer yet, because it only has, it's a laptop, it's not a computer, and it only has one input for my display, so I have to use that for my second monitor. But in the future, if I ever do get a better computer, I will do drawing on stream. Just, you know, I'm a little limited. All right, I downloaded that as a PDF file, so hopefully now I can go to create a character, open a file, and I think it would be in downloads because I just downloaded it. Let's see. No, it does not seem to be there. Oh, crap muffins, guys. Okay. Puppets. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. My last stream was my first one, and it was just a test stream. So if you missed it, it's not a big deal. We had a lot of fun making things work, but it was a little janky, and some of the things came out really funny, and we all had a good laugh. So it was fun. You did miss out, but it's all right. We'll have other fun too. Let's see. Image files .jpeg, .png, .psd, .svg. Well, how about if I open Krita? How do we say that, guys? Is it so Krita? Don't know. This is frustrating me. I really hoped to have this ready for you guys, just ready to go. Downloads. Finance. No good. Alright, I can't find it there. Maybe I can find it on my computer and drag it in. Because it did say I could import PNG files, so maybe it just wasn't done downloading. It had 15 files to zip. I guess I might be overshooting the quickness of it. Oop. Drive, download. Here we go. I found it. But it was zipped. That's why it couldn't see it. So we're going to move it to... You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm walking you through it. I promise I'm doing stuff on this end. CA5 work. Put it in the puppets. Boop, 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 boop. Puppets. There you go. And extract all to Earth Puppets and then Pumpkin Cat. Extract. Fingers crossed, guys. Everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross all the things. Yep. Hopefully this, when I import it, will have no backgrounds, but if it does, we'll figure that out too. Shift. Can we open all of them, or do you want me to open them one at a time? You're gonna make me open them one at a time. I swear. Aha! Look, no background on that one. One. Okay, now can I add another? Import, create, view, edit, import. I hope I don't have to do this for all the pieces, but I think I do, so it's alright. We're gonna make it work, guys. Oh no. It only let me import its stubby little tail. You guys. Here. PSD scale? Nope, that's not it. Maybe if I go back to stage mode, open, no, I don't want to discard it. I just want to open more of it. Yeah, there we go. It won't let me open the whole thing. And now it's saying that these don't exist. It's because we're new, guys. It's fine. We're going to learn it. It's going to be fine. Create character, open file, and then we'll just open the next piece. Open. Okay. Now where did you put my original piece? Is it back here still? Yes. Okay. Now where'd that other piece go? Oh no, guys. Guys. They said this was an easy program to learn. Create character. Open file. Try bringing the head so you can sort of get an understanding of what he looks like. Okay, content layer. Now, why won't you let me add more layers? Maybe I should just use the help command, guys. Help. Beginner's guide, user manual, shortcut. Oh gosh, there's not just a search bar. Oh no. Interface basics. You guys. Oh no, it's a video. I don't want to watch a video. I'm sorry. Okay, apparently the finger crossing didn't work. Hey! Look, it's my crazy Shiba Inu friend. Made it to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Painted Sandwich is really awesome. If you don't know who they are, you should go check them out. Definitely. No, I've never done an animation before in this program. I have done minor animation before, like on my iPad, just drawing each thing. But this program is supposed to make it very easy. Actually, almost everybody except Az, you're going to have to go through it again, Az. Almost everybody who's here has seen, or who was here last week, isn't here this week except Az. So I'm going to actually pull up, we'll go back here. We'll figure this out in a second. It's frustrating me, so we're going to start over. Cancel. No. All right. Here, this program is really neat. So what'll happen is eventually, once I get it working, we will be able to import characters that are puppets that look like this, okay? It won't necessarily look exactly like this. This is one of their standard people models. Boop, boop, boop. And what these things do is you can take it into your mode here in composer mode and see how she has these bones, right? We've made a skeleton for them. And what will happen is if I, let's see, go here to, where's the bone thing? The rig, the spring editor, the bone menu, please. The head. Ah, here. Transform bones. You can attach bones to other places. So if I drew extra arms on her, I could make more arms here. If I wanted her hair to be really bouncy, I could make her hair really bouncy. But eventually what happens is you've got it all together, and then you go to, we got it working last time, so I know we can do it again. You go to the motions for the people. Oh, she's kind of to the side, so we gotta do the side one. And then you can literally boop, drag and drop, and they will animate. So what you do is you put them in the keyframes that you want. So if I wanted her to be pointing, I would pull up my timeline down here, which I still don't know how to use yet, but that's an advanced feature. And then you could do that. So it's going to be really neat once we figure out how to work it. Because this program will, yeah, it's kind of like Flash puppets. Yes, absolutely. So what I'm planning to do is do pony puppets the same way that most people do. Where I just have all the pony puppet parts and I'll be able to move them around to do my epic animatics, which is the goal, the end goal of using this program. But that is a very, very far goal from now because I still don't even know how to import scenery. So right now we're just learning how to make a puppet work, which we are still struggling with. Hi Luminarix, how are you? All right. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that little bit there. Ooh, whistle. Of kind of what the program can do once we learn to use it. I'm just trying to figure out how to import each of those layers because it seems to be really upset at me for attempting to do it one layer at a time. Create character. Select PSD editor, open file. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try create character, file. Puppet. See, I think this is the same one that has the non-transparent background. And I'm not really sure what to do about that, guys, because I tried removing it and it didn't work. So what we might have to do is just do him the long way, which is a little harder, but I can still get it done. Don't worry, guys. I just have to remove his face from his body. And then download them as a PSD. Is that what they want? Yes, PSD. All right, so I got two things going on. I got my iPad going 500 miles an hour, and I got puppet. Oop. Save image. And Google Drive. Good. Google Drive is an amazing thing, guys. If you aren't using Google for almost everything that you do, Google Drive is amazing because I can switch my files from my iPad over to my computer without having to email myself, and it saves me a ton of time. Save here. Alright, it says it's opening it, but I'm not seeing it yet, so you guys let me know when it pops up because I'm in another window right now. Doopy 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 doop. CA Puppets. Reload this page. Upload. And it's still not popping up. Up there, see, this is the one that doesn't have the clear backs, which is a shame because I really don't know what to do about that. But you can see all the pieces of the cat, so we'll talk about the pieces of the cat real fast while I also try to figure this out in the background. So he has a tail that I'm hopeful will be able to make this little part down here twitch, and he has his body, right? But he also has separate feeties. So here's a foot and here's a foot. And then he has 2 little leaves on top of his head. And his body. So he looks like this. Well, except with the face when he's done. But I had to download that one as a not face, because I think we're going to try to do what we did with the otter model, you know, where we put eyes on him and a mouth on him. But without him having a face, hopefully it will blink correctly. So that's the goal. That's the new goal, since this goal isn't working. We're going to download this into our thing, and then we are going to try this one last emergency thing. And if this doesn't work, we'll just do something else, guys. It's not the end of the world. It's a little disappointing, but hey, there's always next week. I do stream every Sunday. I'm going to plan to stream every Sunday, except the week that I'm in the hospital. We'll see in December. So I don't think I'll be able to stream from the hospital. I think they would frown on that. All right. We're going to do a new, not save you because we don't like you. Create a character from the downloaded file. Here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Last time, fingers and toes crossed, guys. It's the loading bar game. It's like watching paint dry. Or that Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. You know, it doesn't really do anything, but it's kind of interesting. Oof. Okay. Haha. Okay, it came in, and look, guys, on the right, look, all our layers are here. Even better than I thought. Yes, the loading bar is always the final boss, man. Okay, so now we'll be able to move his ears, we'll be able to move his mouth and make it open and close. I have 2 different closed mouths, one where he's just smiling and one where he's regular. I also have him able to blink. Yep, awesome. All right, so it's just a matter of figuring out all the connecting. And I did watch some tutorials and I took some notes. So, hey, how are you? It's good to see you, Garaban. Whoop, whoop. I know this week was crazy with the drama, but we got through it. All right, I can put my iPad away because we got what we needed. It is working. It only took 20 minutes to get it set up, guys. So I'll remember that in the future. Take a note. Be ready for stream 45 minutes early this time. All right. New project. We have imported the source file, and now we're going to create 1 bone per layer, which it should have. And it says turn off each layer. Can I mask turn off each layer? That would be nice, but no, I guess not. So we're going to turn off each layer, and then it says relocate parent bones to the joints using the transform bone tool. Boop, 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 boop. We're going to probably start with his body because they always say to put the spine in. Boop, boop. We'll skip the body. Boop, and boop. We actually don't need the background. Okay. We're in composer mode, so now we need the transform bone tool. And relocate parent bones to joints. That's what it says, but I'm not seeing that option here. Here we go. Pins. See, it should have given it a parent pin, but that's okay. We got to go up here to the body. Here's the body. From selection. All right. So we should be able to add a pin here, because that's going to be the top of his neck. We also want pins at the bottom, because eventually we don't want his body to move. We're going to want his bottom to stay on the ground. So if you don't put the pins in him, kind of like a paper puppet would, if you move it, it's going to move all of it. And we don't want all of it to move. We only want like part of it to move. So we're gonna, all right, bone tools. And if I hit preview, nothing's going to happen yet. But eventually when we hit preview and we do like this, like the tail will wag and the feeties will twitch and it'll be great. I just know it. We're going to get it done. All right, it says here, use bone editor to connect bones in a logical skeleton. So first, well, actually, we should probably add bone. We're going to have bones going this way because there's a tail. And then we also need bones going up like a spine. Boop. All right, nope, too many. Still working out the hotkeys here, guys. Delete. Yep, all right. So there, now he has that skeleton, which I don't see over here, but it says it's there. So now we're going to pull up the head and attach him. Oh, you're welcome. I always like to do shout outs for people. I mean, it's nothing special, I don't think. Add pin. Okay, we're going to pin this guy here. Actually, show, and then add bones. So he has 2 flowers that come off his head and his ears. So we definitely want, actually, we're probably going to want him to be, see if we can connect it right away. That would be best. Add bone here and here and here. And then we're going to come here and add bones over this way, here, and add bones this way, right? Yeah. Okay, so those are going to be the ear bones. We can adjust the size in a little bit if they, but he is kind of turned to the side, so I think it'll be okay. And then we'll also have 2 flowers on the side of his head. I don't know if we need to connect those, but we're going to just go ahead and add a bone just in case, because we do want him to all be connected. If we don't do this, then I can go to pick up his head and it pop right off his body. Nobody wants his head to pop right off his body. So we're gonna, we're gonna follow the rules, I think, a little bit. So 1 flower will go there, and 1 flower will go here. And let's see if we can pull the flowers, find them on the list. Here's one and the other. So what I can do is I can again add bones. So this bone on this side. Oops, nope, don't want that. Oh, that's what they were talking about. Oh my God, guys, I skipped a step, but it's okay. We'll do it as we go. So apparently every single one of them has a bone right here in the center that you can't tell it's a bone because it doesn't say it is, but it's all right. It's fine. We got this, guys. We're going to just delete that one because we don't need it. Oh, crud muffins. I didn't mean to do that. Undo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, can we just delete that without it yelling at me? Yes, okay. Now, can I? Nope, that's the whole skeleton. I don't want that. I could just rip his spine right out of his body. Okay, how do I move this pin? Without moving everything. Pin, let's see, pin. Root, nope. From, oh, I can see it from selection. Here we go. Let's try deleting that one. No, nope, it just gets mad, guys. Okay, we're going to leave it the way it is because apparently it likes it that way. And we will, is this the other eye? What is this? I don't know. Yeah, no, that's the eye. Where's the other flower, guys? Did I lose it already? I think I deleted it accidentally. This is an adventure. Yes, it is a repo. I'm just gonna like that opera. Okay, well, we're just going to stick the ears on him and we're going to go from there. So here is an ear and here is its center. Oh my gosh, okay. We'll create one bone per layer, turn off each layer, relocate the parent bones to the joints using the transform bone tool. I had the transform bone tool and then it got mad at me about the transform bone tool. Let's see, when I do this, okay, well, it does connect everything. So everything is connected right now. That's good. Because otherwise, if it weren't connected, when I went to go move one of these parts to wiggle him, it would, what would it do? It would pop it off the body. So it's good that we have it connecting. Even though I'm still not 100, I'm sure there's a hotkey that I just don't know yet where I could just hold down control something and move these pins and it would be super easy. But I'm not that good at it yet. We will learn. All right, let's put the tail together. So we're going to connect, let's see, add bone here. Yeah, see, it pops from the center. That can't be right. All right. All right, guys, we are learning as we go. And I know that I am not like a lot of people when I learn. I prefer to reset things when I get frustrated and just scrap and start all over again. So I can understand if that is frustrating to some people. But it's how my brain works. I don't know how else to explain it. But now that I know that we can get this guy working, we should be fine. And it should load a little faster than it did last time. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I think it's the autism. But it could also be the OCD or the anxiety, or any of the 15 other things that I probably have wrong with me. Yeah, so, but now that I know kind of what I'm doing and I found the button that it wanted me to find earlier that I couldn't find, that's good. Good to go. Okay. Try this one more time, guys. We are going to remove the background because it stresses me out. And see here, this crosshair in the center is the selector. So we're going to follow the directions again. We imported the source file. We create one bone per layer, which it did. I just didn't know the root was the bone. Then we are going to relocate these parent bones to be putting them in their spots. So for example, the head parent bone will need to go down at his neck because that's where he will rotate his head from, back and forth. And the tail bones will need to go where they're connected. So just like a puppet, like if you had a paper puppet and you put pins in it, same idea, right? So 1, 2, last ones. There we go. All right, so his head. Now it says I need the transform bone tool. Is that this? No, that's not that. Is that this? Yes. Yes. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it because I can barely see it, guys. It won't let me zoom in very much. But there is this tiny thing here and I just moved it. So the root is here, but the, whatever this thing is that it has called it, this is the, like the neck bone is what it is. All right. So there's that one. We got him done. Now we're gonna do the root for this one. Can I just move the pen? I don't need to. Okay, good. So we're gonna actually move that so we make sure it's right at the very bottom. Yep, this is the boring part. Boop. But it is necessary if we want it to do what we want it to do. And I think what we want it to do is pretty cool. So I want to do it right. Right? Okay. That's going to attach to the leg right there, I think. Let's pull it up. Yeah, that seems fine. It should, then it will rotate around that, this. It should, if I were to click this and do this, his foot will be able to rotate like this. Does that make sense? So when we do animate him, he can kick his little feeties like this. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Good. And then we'll get this other foot on. And we'll go back up here to the pin editor and put his foot here, I guess right there. All right, that's both feet pinned. The body needs the pin. Where's the body? Boop. Right there, because that's where the head's going to connect. Good. The tails need their pins, so we'll do the bottom tail first. Oops. Back to the bottom tail. Here. Bam. Like we're connecting it. And then this one here, we're connecting it. Now hopefully for this one, oops, I want to get out of that menu. Hopefully for this one, it will move the tail back and forth a little, but that's being kind of hateful. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong, but it's okay. All right, we're just going to keep doing with the bones, and because otherwise we'll be here all day. I could fiddle with this for hours. All right, the head had one. We need the ears to have one. So the bottom ear, bam. So we can make his ears wiggle. The left ear, bam. Okay, and then we have a closed eye, which I don't really know what they want me to do with the closed and open eyes yet, but we will learn. And an open eye, which already has the root moved, so I'm not going to complain. I don't know why the root would be moved. Okay, and the mouth here. Oh, maybe the root, maybe I did it wrong, guys, because I moved the root, not the pin. Oh, guys, you guys. There we go. Okay, okay. We'll try again. It's all right. An editor. That's the root I want. I don't even know what layer I'm on sometimes. Okay. Let's get the most important parts, because like I'm gonna put probably those other eyeballs on him anyway, so I'm not gonna be as picky about his face, because we're gonna use probably the cartoon mouth and the cartoon eyes at first just to get him working. So I am not as worried about that. I am worried about getting the right spot from selection for the flower, because I want the flower to rotate around itself. And same here. No. I don't understand why they put it right on top of it. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But it's okay. Again, like I said, there's probably something I'm missing, such as like a hotkey. All right, we got the ears pinned. We can see they have pins. We have the head with a pin at the bottom. We have our 2 leaves on the top with pins. Check. We have our feet with pins. We have our body with 1 pin. We have our tails with pins. All right, and that is all we're going to need for now. Now we're going to add his spine, and then we're going to add some springs into his tail and leaves and preview him, and then we're going to go on to the face, and I think by then that should be almost all of it. Right? Good deal. So again, we start at the bottom. We want to add bones, and let's see, add the bones from the root. Boop. Okay. And add bones. So he needs bones that attach here, here, and up here, which is going to branch off to go here, and then add bone here, like we did before. Now I assume these are connecting, but I have no idea. So then we're going to also add bones down to the bottom to make him have a tail. So we're going to go down a little, and that way, that'll be his tailbone. Then we go to the tail. See, now you can see the bones in this list. Some characters I've seen, like the VTuber model we looked at last week, holy crap, the amount of bones that thing has is insane. Like, because of all the springy and wavy hair and stuff, that is a definitely future project. Like maybe 2026. It's very intimidating. Maybe like a 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 subscriber people project. Maybe I'll be good by then. All right, so we have the main body. Check. Uh-oh, I folded him up and he went away. Shoot muffins. All right, there we go. All right, and then we go down to the tail because that's what we're going to do next. We need bones in the tail. So we're going to add bones from here to here to here. And then we're going to move to the next section of tail here and add bones from here to here to here. Aha. Oh yeah, crazy amount. It's just insane. When we're done with this little kitty, I'll pull up that VTuber model and we'll look at the layers in it. It's insane. The one that I'm working on that I posted a few weeks ago on my posts, it has a lot of layers too, but not as many as this program has. So I don't feel like, wow. But yeah. Okay. There's the tail. Now, hopefully, if we were to take the tail from here and click this button, which is the spring bones. So we're going to not include child bones, and we're going to click here and assign to group, here, assign to group, here, assign to group, and here, assign to group, assign to group. All right, so this is the tail, which I don't know how to rename. Double clicking doesn't work, so I'll look that up in the future. Apparently, now we can use these tools to create these bones to be spring bones. And if we preview, supposedly from here, we should be able to see, see, it's not connected to the tail, but look, you can kind of see his booty wiggle. Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Okay. So now we just got to figure out how to connect it to the parent somehow. I think it's because the spring bones that we pulled weren't on the parent layer. And apparently parent layers are very important. So we're getting there. And yes, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Eventually the whole thing's going to wiggle. We're going to make him wiggle. But it's a learning curve, so bear with me. All right. I need this piece here to connect here so that it does this when, I just need to figure out how to get the bones to do what I want them to do. And the bones right now are being a pain in the butt. So if I delete this bone, can you let me delete this bone? What if I want to? What if I don't want you to have it anymore? Oh, I'm still in preview mode, that's why. Okay. Okay. Right. So it says here that we're still on the body for the root. And bone 26 should be on the tail. So I think that's our problem. Can I just slide it down? That would be really nice if you would let me just do that like this. But no. Okay, of course not. That would be the easy way, guys. That would be the easy way, and we don't believe in the easy way. Delete. Can I delete that? Delete the bone. Delete the bone. See, I'm clicking delete and it's not deleting it. So I feel like that's not doing something. Bone editor. Click here and delete. Okay, well that removed part of his spine, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm sure he won't mind. Back to bone 25. We're going to add... Hey, Sage, I thought you said you couldn't make it. Ha! I'm so glad you made it. Woo! Sage is here, everybody. Say hi to Sage. Sage is awesome. Boop, boop. You're not late. You show up when you show up. It's all good. We're just hanging out. All right. We are trying to put bones in this puppy. Well, kitty, I guess. So we are adding bones to bones to bones. Bam. Okay. Now we're going to do that thing again where we try to go down here to the tail. Let's hide the body, actually. Maybe that will help. We're going to go down here to the tail, and we're going to add bones from the tail. We're going to add here, here. Now, the more bones you add, in case anybody ever does want to use this program, the more bones you have, the wobblier it will look. So if I were to add a bunch more bones in here, I guess I could get it really wobbly, but for what we're doing with this size of a chunky little monkey, we probably don't want it to wobble too much. So that's that bone on that tail. And then this tail needs to add a bone from here to here to here. All right, now how do I connect the bones? Like, can I just click here and then add bone here? Like that? Did that connect them? Don't know. Preview. If I click here and do this, no, see, it didn't connect them. Guys. Okay. Maybe I need to connect this bone to the pin. Maybe. Let me reread my notes. Hold on. Unhide all, use the bone editor, connect bones in a logical skeleton. Yes. Test often using preview. When done, switch to stage mode. That's all I wrote. So apparently that's all I need to know. Good deal. So add bone here. One, two. Oh, yeah, Sage, usually, last time I did stream on Monday, but only because I had all that scuff on Sunday. Remember, it made me wait 24 hours to go live. So, yeah, just in case anybody didn't know that, if you want to go live on YouTube ever, please make sure you go click that button now, because it makes you wait 24 hours from when you think you're going to stream. And then you have to delay it for everybody, and then it's just sad. Because I know that a lot of you voted for Sundays as your better day, and that's okay. I understand. So, okay. Let's figure out how to get this bone to connect. Hey, there's a button that says connect to this pin. Did that work? I don't know. Let's preview and find out. Preview often. That's what my notes say. So we're going to click down here and we're going to, nope. See, what the heck? It like discarded a bone, guys. Okay, unpreview. Try again, add a bone, connect here. Like, I don't care how you connect, I just want you to connect. Okay, see, I feel like that's still not really connected there. I feel like it should be intuitive and just know what I want. Like, okay. Preview. I feel like this isn't going to work again, but we'll try. Yep. All right, guys. I don't know how to get the tail to connect. How did we get the head to connect? I will definitely stream when Art Fight happens. Absolutely. Oh, that would be so awesome if we streamed together. Yes, next year for Art Fight, I'll do probably the same thing kind of that I did this year where I post once a day, but I also want to do my live streams where maybe I try to do a bunch of people on stream, you know, a bunch of attacks or a bunch of defenses or something. That is a goal. I love Art Fight, man. That was so fun last year. It was my first time, and I'd never done it before, and it was so fun. If you guys have not done Art Fight, we're going to get you guys all to do Art Fight. All right. Yeah. Boop. All right, we're gonna figure out this bone thing. I know we got the body working before, where we had connected everything to the body. So I'm not really sure why now it's deciding it doesn't want. It doesn't want to connect things, but it's all right. We're gonna get there, guys. If we get too frustrated, we'll just back out and we'll work on the face for a little bit, and then we'll come back to the body later. Because it's a healthy way to deal with frustration, is to take a break. Okay. Good deal. I feel like we need to do the bone thing again, where we back up the bones and try again. So we're going to go out of preview, and we're going to delete this bone. Delete. No, I don't want to delete the entire tail. Okay. It's, okay. What about that one? Will you let me delete that one? Yes, let me delete that. I guess it's because I deleted the pin. Okay, delete, and delete. All right. So now we should be back to, oh, there's a bone right there, but that's okay. So from this bone, will it let me add a bone? No. So maybe I need to click this bone and then click connect to this bone. Okay. Well, that's something. How about if I add a bone from here to here to here to here, and then click this bone and click connect to here. Aha, I think we're getting somewhere, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you ambushed me? I don't really remember either. I just remember that I don't know, it was months ago. Sage, my memory. I have epilepsy, leave me alone. I just remember Art Fight and you and good memories, and that's all that's important. I don't really remember either. Art Fight was a good time. I can't wait till next year. All right. So now we're back here, and we're gonna go here and then add a bone from here to here and here. Now, let's preview this and see if we can click here. Oh man, guys, why did it do that? And look, his whole face squishes now. Bleh, 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 bleh. It's just trial and error, guys. It's just trial and error. Connect to here. See, and then that takes away this bone. Why? Maybe I need another pin. Add a pin here, and then add not add bones. Let's do that thing where we connect this bone to the pin. Oh, but that might be in the wrong tail. Hold on. You're right. That's not in the parent layer. It's important to check your parent layer, because I think that might be the root, of all the problems. Okay, so let's delete this bone. I got this bone here. This is root, tail, connect here. Okay, now preview. Why, guys? Why? Now it's not connected to the tail at all. It's just a bone in the middle of nowhere. What am I doing wrong, guys? Nobody knows. I don't know. This is new to everybody. All right. There is clearly something we are doing that we have skipped or something. Turn off each layer, relocate the parent bones, transform bone tool, unhide all, then connect the bones in a logical skeleton. Maybe it's because I didn't initially just connect all the bones. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And can we just delete those? I don't think it's going to let me just delete them. So maybe we will just start from the center and connect all the red dots, and then we will go in and from the red dots create the movement dots. That's my going theory without pulling up the tutorial. Oh my gosh, I'm deleting all the roots again. Oops, there goes my pencil. Oh well. Delete. Alright, good deal, guys. The tail, man, the tail is killing me. Okay. Delete. I should be able to delete that bone without it flipping out, and it won't let me. So now it's, I don't understand. You tell me you're not going to move the whole tail, but then when I go to delete you, you delete the whole tail. See, these bones. These bones. Reset. Yes. Oh my god. What did I just do, guys? Oopsie. Okay, I undid it. Thank God for the undo button. Or whoever up there's in charge of it. Alright. So I still have, it looks like the pins are still here, and that is the problem. So, guys, oh my god. I know it's going to frustrate everybody. I'm going to scrap it and start again. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's frustrating me. Oh, I just, completely screwed it up and had to start again. It's okay, Sandwich. You didn't miss anything big. Oh, it's good times, guys. It's good times. Okay, why won't you let me go into Composer? Are you just mad at me now? I think it's just mad at me now. It's okay. We think we figured out the problem because we discovered some pins that were not doing what they should have been doing. So fingers crossed, third time's a charm. Although with all the finger crossing at this point, you guys have arthritis. So maybe don't cross your fingers and cross your eyes instead. Oof. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. Turn off the background because it's blaring in my face. And then we know how to do this part now, where we move the bone where it belongs on each layer. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. And I'm doing this a little faster than we did before because we've already done it once. See how that works, guys? Practice. Practice, guys. This is on the right, and this one's on the left. Bam. We're going to be pros at putting pins in, that's for sure. Everything's blurry. Oh no. It's probably my internet. Give it a second. Maybe it'll smooth out. No promises. Hopefully that one there is good. Boop. Ear on the right, and ear. It should smooth out now that it's not thinking so hard. I think it was really mad because it was, oh, oh my god. Yes, I didn't mean like cross them permanently. Oh, you're good for a laugh. Awesome. All right, let's see. We're going to close this. We're going to close this. We're going to close this because we're going to, like I said, put a different face on him to start. Since I really don't want to get too complicated. But we do want his little flowers to have their roots here and here. Okay. Bam. Now, I don't know what this thing is or if it's important. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. So now you can kind of pull it out. So the root is the center of it all. Good to know. We probably have to make sure we connect everything to this button. What do you think, guys? Maybe? Maybe this is the problem. All right. So we're gonna do a connect the dots now. Yeah. Bone editor. Add bones. So why aren't you connecting? I dislike. See, I think that I should be able just to click this and click add bone, and it would add a bone from here to somewhere else. But maybe my problem is, what is my problem? I don't know. What is my problem, guys? Root? Nope, that button didn't work. Thought maybe right clicking instead of left clicking would do something. Add bone. Can I click from here? No, but that's okay. We just need to put his bones in and stuff. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna add more bones from here to here to here, and from here add bone to here to here. I don't know why it'll let me add a bone from that one. I guess I won't complain too much. Okay, let's find the root again, and we'll move him back in so we make sure that we are doing what we need to do. How's he looking? Kind of bony. Boop. Okay, and we're going to go from here to add bones to here and here. And then back to here to add bones to here and here. And then back to here, because this is the center, to add bones up, up. Now, I am pretty sure this is probably the jankiest little skeleton rig that we have seen. However, if it works, that's all that matters, right? Right. Okay. Add bones. And we're going to connect the ears. Boop. And we're going to connect. Boop. Add bones. Boop. Boop. And two more, and then hopefully I'm just going to do this real fast. Boop. Boop. Will that work? I don't know. All right. Now we're going to preview and see what happens. From the center. Haha, look, he moves. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look, the whole thing moves. Woohoo! All right. All right, we got some things going on now. Okay. Cool. Now that we have the basic skeleton put in, the thing says, connect bones in logical skeleton. Yep. Test often using preview. So this is where we would put the spring bones in for the tail. So we have to come back to the tail and do something. Unpreview for sure. Spring bones. So now we're going to assign bones. This is where we should have put more bones in the tail. So we're probably going to have to go back and put more bones in the tail, but now it's all connected, so that's what matters. Woo! Guys, it took us an hour, but you know what? Sometimes that's what learning does. And now the next time I go to do it, I'll probably only have to reset it like twice. See, that doesn't work. But if I use the root, it does. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but I'm not going to argue with it. So, because technically when I do this, it should just put the foot, but we're getting there. All right, this one, assigned a group. And this one, assigned a group. And this one, assigned a group. And then we're going to make it, I don't know, smooth. And preview. Okay, so now when we go to rotate it, it should, oh, well, the bone does. Guys, it's doing it again. What the heck? Am I just on the wrong node again? I swear. Okay, maybe we can move this bone. Can we? No, we can't move the bone. You guys. So when we do this in preview mode, it should wiggle the tail. But for some reason, it just yanks his body out. So maybe what we need to do... Oh, I know what we need to do. Preview. Actually, I don't know what we need to do, but we're going to try this anyway. We're going to go back to puppet mode. Although I don't really know why he doesn't come in appropriately. Oh, probably because I have like 10 of him. I think I've uploaded so many, you guys. Yeah, let's... Oh, goodness. Here. This is the one from earlier that we broke. Okay, so now we know which one's which. I can't believe he stayed. No wonder. Delete. Okay. You must be the working one. Please be the working one. Why do you turn this on? I don't want this on. I want this deleted. Can we lock so that we never have to see it ever? Stretch bind. Active deactivate. Lock unlock. Show bone. No showing bones. Okay. Maybe now if we try it, it'll do it. Not really. So I think what we need is more bones in the tail, to be honest. Yes, the rig does connect. Ta-da! Oh. As I proceed to break it. Hold on, we got to pick the right bone in the center or whatever, because otherwise it gets really mad. But yes, his whole body moves now. Hooray! Yeah. Good deal. Okay. Let's move on to the face for a little while, because the spring bone thing is gonna really get me frustrated. And I don't want to get frustrated, so we're gonna just switchy switch. However, we have been at the computer an hour, so if you are drawing along with me, I need you to take a tiny little stretch break. Lift up out of your chair a bit. Sit up straight. Stop hunching, because I know we're all little shrimps. And make sure you stretch your wrists, because wrist health is important for artists and anybody who's on a computer for any portion of the day. So, everybody, stretch. All right. And get water. If you have some nearby, go ahead and take a sippy sip. All right. Good deal. Next, we're gonna go into the face rigging program. Now, I did pull up, oops, I don't know what that is. That's not what I want. What did this say? Create morph-based head. Oh, I see. Create sprite-based head. Morph-based head. Oh, okay. We did this before, guys. I remember doing it before. I don't know why it won't just let me do it with this guy, though. Why will it not let me just do it from this guy? Edit in bitmap editor. No, I don't want that. Stretch your shrimps. Yep. Stretch them. Root. I hate that it brings up this background piece. I wish I could delete this. Can I just delete this layer? Would that make it too mad? I feel like this is what the root is on, this thing. Like this, whatever this is. So I feel like that would be a bad idea. But at the same time, I really want to, because it's driving me crazy every time they pop it back on. I don't understand why they imported that layer at all. Like, go away. No. Delete. Did that do anything? No. Preview. It's like a win-loss kind of, guys. Yeah, get out of here, layer. Agreed. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it won't let me get rid of that layer, but I'm sure that I'm just doing one little thing wrong and it's not a huge deal. But the fact that we got them to all move together at all is pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I think we did a pretty good job there with that. Let's try maybe doing it like this and then delete that bone. Okay. We're gonna go from here again. We're gonna add bones from here to here to here. And then we're going to make these bones smaller than they were. And you know, I'm pretty sure I've probably just mucked up everything we just did. But let's hope not. Yep, see, look. Maybe I'm on the wrong thing. Root. Not helpful. Preview. Gotta hit the preview button. I always forget that. There. When you hit preview, it sticks him. That's why. All right, so now we've got that. So now hopefully we should be able to make this all the way around be a spring bone. To do that, we go out of preview. I know I said we weren't going to do spring bones, and then I immediately did spring bones, but assign to group, all of this, assign it, just all of it. You, and you, and you, and not you, and you, and you. Okay, now we want it to just kind of be a thing, and let's see if it does it. Oh, please do it. Okay, well, again, we have it doing it, but it's not connected to the base. Why, guys? Okay, but now that we've done the spring editor, if we go back and we go to the bone editor, now if we preview it, will it do it? No. Why? Why? What makes that so different that it makes it really mad that I'm doing it at all? What is it, guys? Somebody tell me. Don't worry. Once we get it all figured out, this program will be easy to use. It's supposed to be intuitive. Intuitive, guys. All right, let's create a head. Maybe. All right. Let's see if we can't. We're moving on to the head because you know, frustration. And we only have 50 minutes. There may be a connection missing at this point. I'm just not sure where, because like it was connected and then it wasn't. And so we'll go back to it, I promise. We're going to follow the tool. Crop. Okay. We just want this part of the head. We don't actually want the whole head because the rest of it's going to eventually be animated. So I think, I don't remember. I remember we did this with the otter model last week. And I followed a tutorial as we were doing it, but the thing kind of tells you, hey Apple, how are you? Glad to see you. I hope your weekend was wonderful. Use the crop tool to define the head region. Use the image processing to adjust the appearance. Oh, nope, wrong way. I'm pretty sure it made it round when we used it last time. Do you remember, guys? I don't remember. I just remember it being an abomination. It looked like a squash stuffed animal. It was awful. Oh my gosh. Okay, actual size. Oh, that's a bit big, guy. And now you can see all my little brush strokes and everything. Nobody wants that. Let's reset. Okay, let's try again. Click next and it makes it mad. All right, the anchor points are for the eyeballs. 2, and these are for the mouth. 3, 4. And next. We'll see what this does. Oop. Nope. We definitely have a bigger... Oh, goodness. How do I make the whole thing move? It looks like that meme frog. Alright. Now, technically, we would trace out the outline of his head, but I'm worried since the flowers are connected in this model that it's going to get kind of mad about it, but we'll see. Because we're really just trying to do, not the meme face, I promise. We're really just trying to get it to do what we want it to do, which is make the mouth move. Although I guess I can import the faceless copy, that would probably be better. Okay, you come down here, and you come here, and you come here, you come here, like that. And that's pretty good for the mouth, right? As we've seen, pretty good isn't always the best, but it does work. This is the nose, which is a bridge like this. And this is where the magic is supposed to happen. After you get all this set up, it's supposed to be like, oh, it's so wonderful. And I think that it will be. But just like any other tool, you have to figure out how to use it. And okay, right? There's one eye. Fiddly, but if it saves time in the long run, instead of having to hand draw every frame, isn't it worth it? I think so, because I don't have the patience to hand draw every frame. When I was first looking at animatics and I saw what some people do with them and how amazing they are, I was like, well, I could never do that. But with a program like this, I feel like maybe I could. And I think that is the beauty of a program like this, is that it allows people like me who might have barriers to entry in animation to have an opportunity to learn without having to break the bank and pay every month. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the YouTube Kids channels actually use puppets too now. In fact, one of the things that the training video said was, if you need ideas, go search YouTube Kids, because a lot of those puppets are using our programs and those sorts of things. So I think that's really awesome. If I can figure out how to get it and make it look good, because that's my other issue. I think one of my bigger issues is I don't like it when things don't look good. So when things are really rough, like a rough animatic, I don't feel like that's my best work, and I don't like showing it. Even though we're supposed to show whips and we're supposed to, and all those things, and those are very important, it's sometimes very embarrassing for me because I don't like my rough work. Okay, there's most of his head outlined. I'm going to assume that's as good as we can probably get it right now without really messing things up. Maybe there. Okay, next. Okay, face orientation. I guess it's going to be this roundish one because he is just a pumpkin. And I would say here-ish. Okay. And the loading bar. Haha, that was a quick one. Speed run, guys. We speed ran that one. Need to get a split timer. Fingers crossed. It's really thinking. Oh goodness. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay, there seem to be two of them, and that's not a bad thing. I just... yeah, okay. We're gonna close up all the background guys. And turn them off because for right now they're in the way. Boop, 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 boop. Don't worry, little buddy. Boop, 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 and boop, boop. There really does need to be like a collapse all option. Seriously. Okay, and what about all these bones? What am I gonna do with these bones? I don't want them anymore. Go away. Okay, but this guy, this is the face, and we're supposed to be able to do something with him now. To make his eyes do something. I can see that it's got something going on. But I don't know what. So maybe, what did we do before? Face fitting editor, face orientation, eye settings, teeth settings. Oh, right, we have to add the eyes. To activate the eye settings, please apply an eye template from the Content Manager Head Morph Eye. Content Manager Head Eye. Oh, right, these were the creepy ones. Remember we had like the animal eyes and they were something. But we can use any eyes. So let's scroll down and just pick a pair, apply, see what it looks like. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nope, was not fine. Lies and falsehoods, it was not fine. Oh my gosh, guys. Why did this work last week and now it's not working this week? I feel like we've gone backwards. I know that we haven't. I know that we've gotten more done, but at the same time, I feel like maybe it's this. Maybe it was these ones. It was these ones, wasn't it? Because we used we thought the animal eyes were creepy, I remember. Yeah, because they came in and they were like teeny tiny. Let's see what these look like. Is it going to let me load that one? It seems to like this better. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So my problem though is that this guy's in the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here. And we're just gonna, you know, you're good, but oh, crud muffins. He's a part of him. No good. Okay, well, we tried. What I think I'll do, though, is move him over, and then we'll zoom in on him, because this guy over here is, he's distracting me. Yeah. Nope. All right. It won't let me move him. Face preview. Ooh, look at that. Okay. All right. We got to fix the eyes, but stop. But we're getting there. All right. We got something going on. Content. Left eye. Right eye. Oh, I see. So this is the body. And then, okay. So maybe what we need to do in the future is import the model without the head and then import the head separately and attach. I feel like that's not intuitive. I was told that we could just use a picture. Also, I was told we can edit the eyes. So we're going to go in and edit the eyes. Here we go. Here, we're going to make them bigger. Scale. Quite a bit bigger. There we go. And we can scooch them down a little. Ooh, too much. There we go. And move them a little bit this way because he's got kind of a thing going on there. There. How's that? Those fit? I think those fit. They're not as pretty as they could be, but for now it's okay because we're not really worried about that. We're just worried about, well, we can make his eyes whatever color we want. Purple, blue, green. Green is fine. All right. I feel like he doesn't need makeup. I don't think that adds anything to the piece. The eyelashes are fine. Good. Okay, and now I can make him close his eyes like this. Now, it is a little smeary if they stay closed, but in a blinking animation, it seems like it's not really that big a deal. Aha, good deal. Okay. Oh, and then we can make him cool. Preview. All right, good deal. So that's the eyes. We did the eyes. Now let's work on the mouth. Content, head, eyes, mouth. Oh, I remember we added the meth teeth to the last one. It was very funny. Since he's a pumpkin, maybe we can add big teethies. Oh, goodness. That was a little terrifying. Let's let it load because it still has the little loading bar. So clearly it's not ready yet. Oh, my model's kind of in the way of the teeth. Nope, not like that. No, oh no, what did I do? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's okay, guys. I'm sure this is how it's supposed to go. Okay, I seem to have lost the program. I think it quit on me. Oh my gosh. It shut down. It was like, no, this is too much. You guys. I give up. It gave up for me. No, I even pulled up the Face 3D thing because I was gonna do the mouth morph where I talked, and I pulled up the thing so that you couldn't see the camera up on the top. I was all excited. Okay, it's fine. This is fine. No, it's whatever. All right. So here's what we're going to do instead. That's going to go to the side. And we're going to check out the VTuber model for the next few minutes because, yeah. You guys, I can't even with this program. Yeah, there is, I think, but maybe not. No. Open project, pumpkin cat. Nope, it's not here. That's okay. It's not the end of the world, guys. All right. We're gonna import in the really cool here, this, which is something that I wanted to showcase for the people who weren't here last week. It's really awesome. I actually plan the week that I'm in the hospital, which is the second week in December. I plan on taking my computer with me, and while I'm in the hospital, I won't have anything else to do waiting for tests and stuff. So I'm gonna just learn, like literally just sit and watch tutorials and learn everything that I can. So hopefully after the hospital stay, I'll be a lot smarter in this program. But there's a lot, it looks like, to learn. And I think we can get it. I think we can. All right, so this is the puppet stage where eventually I will be able to import my own drawn VTuber model and They recommend that what you do is you pull up their template file and just replace all the template pieces with your pieces. So there'll be a template for ears, there'll be a template for eyes, a template for torso, and you just put your pictures into those templates, and then you upload the file. So that is the plan, but I am still, like I said, working on outfits and stuff because I'm not a clothes designer. But eventually we will be able to let's see, there are 3 cameras. So we have camera 1, well, it says 7, but 1, 2, and 3. And then there are also, I can use hotkeys to do something, but I don't remember what. So if I'm in, do I need to hit preview? Yeah, preview. I forgot. Okay. Oh, when you do it, press space. There we go. All right, so now if I click certain things, she should, like, there we go. Let's zoom in on that one because it's a facial one. Yeah, star eyes. And E is, no, I don't like that. No. And R is, yes, I love you all. Can I make her do the heart hands? I think I can. Hold on. Nope. That's the I want something from my husband hands. That's the laugh. No thank you. I thought I had heart hands, but I might not. I can sing. Never gonna happen. I think she does that one until you stop her, which is interesting. And you can make her do her little actions as she is doing the movements. So that's kind of cool. She's sad when she sings, apparently. And very embarrassed. All right. Good deal. Yeah, you guys are the best. Mwah. There you go. Yeah, so this is a very cool little program. And supposedly you can get it to, let's see, if I can get it to go into here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to mess it up. I will mess it up for sure. But supposedly you can use the puppet thing where you attach your face to it, and then when you talk, her mouth moves and all of those things, which would be very cool if I knew how to do it. Save puppet project, live puppet mode. Maybe that's what I want. No, that's what I was just in. Although that makes her bigger, so I guess that makes sense. Huh. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's this button. But see, it's like check marked, and I don't know why it's not working. So, but I also haven't set up the mocap. I've never used it before. And the last time I tried to open it up in front of you guys, you know. Oh, yeah, so whenever I want something for my husband, I just touch my little fingertips together and I go, can I have some of whatever I want? And then he goes and brings it to me because he loves me. Yeah, that's the universal symbol in our house for I want something. Yeah, so some of these are really awesome. And then you can also custom make. So if I wanted her to do heart hands, I could draw her hands as hearts, you know, the heart hands, and then animate it to as a keyframe, and she'll move into the position like this, but with heart. I'm surprised they don't have that one. That one's a pretty popular one. Let's see. Ooh, that's how the stream made me feel today with the stupid cat. It's okay. We're gonna get it, guys. I promise. But oof. And then my favorite was actually this little digital puppet, which I think, no, I don't want to see it. I think he's super cute, and I think we all had a lot of fun with him last time. Super cute. And then, like, she also has, you can't see it here because I think my head's in the way again, But there's like different necklaces you can put on her, and she probably has a different outfit too, but I'm not sure. I can't even see my own screen. There we go. I got chat in the way. Okay. So he's kind of cute. I think it was this one that we did before, preview. And so I can move him back and forth. This would be really good for like animating. Like, let's say you can make him fly in and be like, hi everybody, welcome to the stream. And then he also does little things. I can Q does this, and W does I love you all so much, and E does a little tail wag. Ooh, see how bouncy his tail is? That's what I was trying to do with the cat. Eventually, we're going to learn how to make the tail do that, guys. Now we're angry because we can't make the tail do that. And sad because we didn't get it all done today, but that's okay. We'll do it next time. Anybody who's salty about that can fight me. Rah! Okay. Isn't it cute? Like, this is the goal. The goal is to make the pun cat do this stuff. I just don't know how to make that happen. But we're getting there. I think we will get there. Because basically it's the same shape. He has two little feeties. He has a tail. He has, instead of the arms, he would have the flowers. And then he has the ears. So I think we can make him do this with the addition of his body. But I'm not sure. So, anyway. And then there's like a record thing. So like if I were doing like an intro to a video and I had my own puppet here, I could record an intro. I could move the camera back out and in. I could put a different scenery, that sort of thing, which it all sounds very amazing and very fantastic and very exciting. But then when you look at starting to do it, it gets very overwhelming very quickly. And that's okay. It's okay to be overwhelmed as long as you don't give up. So I know that we will get through it because you guys are here to support me and keep cheering me on, even though it sometimes looks awful. But we'll do it together. Let's go look at some of the other stuff that's in here. We did that before, but I got a bunch of new people in the chat today. So a lot of you are artists, and I know that you might be interested in this program. It does have a lot of things. There are plenty of puppets that it is included, and the cool thing about the puppets that it includes is that they are all recolorable if they are SVG files. So these actors here, the human ones, I know that if I were to pull in this girl, I could change her hair color, I could change her skin color, I could change her shirt color, I can change her skirt color, all those things. So in the future, if we make sure that we are importing SVG files, we should be able to recolor anything that we want on it and have that. Let's see if I can pull this one in and show you the recolor feature before we end. Oop, she got huge. Let's see. All right, little Digipaws, you gotta go. I don't, am I still in stage mode? I think I'm probably still in stage mode. Let's do new. Nope. Because we are again just messing around. Seems like all my streams devolve into us just messing around. We never get anything actually done, but it's okay. We did learn more about bones today, so I call that a win. All right, so apparently, if you wanted to take this model and use it, but you didn't, like, I'm not a redhead, so I'm not going to necessarily want hair like that. So you can go here to the character, and you can go to hair, and apparently you can somehow, the line here, I could make it dark purple, maybe. Will you do that for me? And the fill I could make, I'm just going to pull from over here because these colors I'll remember where they are. I don't remember the HTML values. But yeah, so you could do that to the whole model. So let's say I don't want a white shirt, and instead I want something else. I don't know. Assume that I'll be able to. You can also remove the sleeves. So if you wanted her to have like a shorter sleeves, you could make them translucent, I think it said somewhere. I don't know how, but you can hide them. Oh, opacity, here it is. Oops. Okay, yeah, I know, I hear you. You're cranky. And then that would supposedly like hide it. I don't. Yeah, there we go. So if you didn't want long sleeves, you could have short sleeves. So this is a very cool program in that eventually I'll be able to upload my pony puppets the same way. And if I have background ponies, I can just basic recolor them because they're not as important without having to draw 20 ponies. Yay. Or 20 people, or 20 cats, or 20 whatever I choose to put in the video, you know. It just really helps streamline the flow of your process, I want to say. Yeah. Interesting. I feel like that's not her sleeve. I feel like that's like, I don't know what that is. Okay. I like that it highlights it so I know what I'm coloring. I do appreciate that. I do wish it had a drag and drop color tool because I feel like that would be more intuitive. But it's okay. But you get the point. The point is you'll be able to recolor anything you want. And the same would work, I would assume, for other things like props and stuff like that, as long as it's an SVG file. That's the important part. It did say that things with gradients and like the portrait I did for Flame a couple weeks ago where it had a lot of blending and a lot of smoothing and it was all soft, that it wouldn't let you change the colors on that one. Or at least if it did, it would not look anywhere near as cool. But it would still be something. All right. I don't know, because I haven't tried it with anything but what it told me to, because I was afraid to mess it up. Let's see. Body face puppet. Let's see. Here we go. This is the program preview, space key to preview, where now she's live, right? And we can move her head around and control her expressions. Should be able to somehow, but I don't know how. Preview. We did it before, guys. How did we do it before? Maybe she's the wrong one. Maybe it wants me to go to the one that looks like her. None of these look like her. There, this one. Maybe. Nope. I don't know. Alright. Something with the face. I was hoping I could find that mocap face thing again, but I don't remember what button that was. I thought it was up here, but that might be in here. Don't know, guys. I don't need to create a head. It already has a head. Face editor. Nope. So as you can see, there's still a whole lot to learn. But it's all right. Puppets. Animation. I don't know which puppet she is. Hold on. She is a G3, according to this. So if we go to animation, we should be able to find the G3 animations. Human basic motions. She's facing the front. We want her to talk. Be able to load. Pick an actor. Oops, click. Apply. There we go. Look at that. I should have colored all the hair, but it's okay. We're gonna give a speech. That did not look like a speech. It looked like she was wiping windows or something. But that's okay. Dance. Oh, we could do the chicken dance, guys. Na 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 na. Is that a copyright song? I don't know. And we can go to the disco. I can use this for the epic animatic where Hera dances. You guys might not know that part yet, but it's coming up. It's in Act 2. Yeah, so and there's a lot of really cool presets. So all you have to do is, yeah, hailing a cab. All you have to do is like do the keyframes. So if I wanted her to put her hands down, I could go into the I could go to the motion program and move her around, like move bits of her to get more puppet motion, and then I could save it as a preset once you flow it together. Which, again, the goal will be to, because they don't have pony puppets, they do have a horse puppet, but it's a cave horse for whatever reason. So it's kind of chonky. And I'm not really sure that it has very many animations, but we can look. I've never done the horse one because it was creepy looking. Horse. Idle. But technically, if I had, oh look, now he's sleeping. If I had a pony puppet with all the same parts, like labeled them all the same and everything, like here's leg 1, leg 2, I could use these buttons to make my pony puppet do the same thing. Move. Trot. Yeah. And then he would trot over this way. And then add that. So let's see what happens when we click play. I don't know. Let's back it all the way up and then click play. Okay, so he slides backwards because I didn't know what I was doing. He's moonwalking, guys. That's what that is. Just he thinks the dance is weird and he's backing up slow. He's like, yep, you do you. I'm just gonna lie down over here. And run away. But look, we made a little animation, sort of. Yeah, that's he'd be rolling. He did. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that you can do in this program, is move stuff around and create paths. And I have not learned how to use the camera yet, because you can apparently make layers in your backgrounds so that your characters can interact with things in the back and foreground. And like you can go into a 3D view of your thing and it'll be like layers of the background, but I have not watched that video and I do not know for sure. Oh, look, they're going at it again. Da-na-na. Yeah, he doesn't like the chicken dance. He's good. Okay. Very neat. What else do we have here that we haven't played with? I don't know. Like the 3D stuff. I don't think I have any 3D stuff. No. That was cute. I know that every year they do a 3D contest as well as the 2D contest, but I've never really been a 3D artist. I tried one time to use Blender and follow the donut tutorial by Blender Guru, and I don't like donuts anymore. Let's just put it that way. Kind of like the Punkit project. I restarted that thing probably 12 times. And every time I would get to the same about the same step, and it would get where I would just not be able to render the icing correctly, and it would like take a chunk out of the donut, and it was not looking good, and it was like a cascade of fails. So I don't know what I was doing wrong there, but that was a long time ago. That was at the beginning of my digital art journey. All right, let's see. What have we got going on? I guess I can pull... Oh, no, not that. There we go. Now I can pull out a little bit more. All right. We've got 10 minutes, guys. What do we want to do? I don't know. Let's look at their stuff. Program must have been hungry. So they have their own paths that, like, you can make things do things. Swim, jump, fly, bump back and forth, and fly around. So it's good that I can see some examples, because I am the kind of person, and I'm sure many of us are, who need to see it done to do it ourselves. And I think if I didn't have you guys here, what I would have is I would have like 2 tutorials up and a handbook on the side and be troubleshooting as I go. But unfortunately, I only have 2 windows, and chat takes up a good portion of one of them. And I would rather have you guys here than be watching tutorials by myself. So this works. There is a what was it? There is a tutorial that I do want to follow, maybe on stream, like maybe I'll write it all down and then follow the steps on stream, where it talks about how to animate a scene with the puppet characters that they already have. So if I can learn how to use the puppet characters they already have, it would give me a better insight into how to create my own puppet character, I assume. I mean, that's kind of like logical. Although I have learned in life that logic does not always matter. Because people don't always do what's logical, unfortunately. All right, put a little kitty in here. So we got a kitty at a graveyard, I think is what this was called. And cat. And make him sit. See. And then pounce. Can we make him pounce? I don't know. Let's see. Move. That's walk. Perform. Is there a jump? There does not seem to be a jump. There's kind of a stretch though. So then he would stretch. Good deal. And then maybe we could make him walk this way. Can I do that with a motion? Would be good. Apply. Yeah. All right. I know that if I could go into the timeline, I don't even know what button that is, but if you go into the timeline down here, there it is, you can open things up and you can make the motion, like here's the motion. So he's gonna, yeah, swim across the screen is what we're gonna do, is swim across the screen. So this is the part where I would really have to be focused on figuring out what these parts down here mean, because I know that you can move these and then they would help your transition look smoother, and like that way he's not, like we could make it so that he's walking when he's moving instead. But again, this part down here seems like something that you'd learn in art school, and I do not have any experience with beyond a couple of documentaries on animation that I've seen that talk a little bit about timelines and timing. Because to be honest, I am not a numbers person. Numbers make me nervous and fall right out of my brain. So if you're giving me statistics, or you're giving me numbers, or you're giving me anything that has to do with numerals, it's like my brain won't see them. It's weird. Yeah, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Math is hard, guys. Love to read, though. Love to read. I actually thought about starting a YouTube channel where I would just read. But then there was a lot of copyright issue and things like that. So I'd have to find stuff that's not copyright, like maybe subscribers submit stories that I read online or something like that. But that was a whole different dream, separate project. Maybe someday. I have to keep focused on one thing at a time. If I bounce around too much, man, Do you do that where you start 5 other projects and don't know where you're going? I think I have 4 whips right now in my folder. I got a couple shout outs I'm working on and a couple other projects. Can't ever do just one thing. Too boring to do just one thing. All right. Well, I think that we didn't quite get our goal accomplished. However, we did get the bones to connect, and I'm going to call that a win for today. So now I guess we'll wrap it up. And yeah, I really appreciate everybody for coming. I really enjoyed hanging out with all of you and talking to you. It was a great way to spend the evening on a Sunday, ready for the new week. And then next Sunday, we're going to do the same thing, but not the same thing. I'm going to watch some more tutorials this week and figure out a little bit more so that this will be better. Promise. Okay? All right. I will see you all this week during the week as I post videos and chat and support you guys and thumbs up. If you're posting videos, make sure you post it in community tab too. I hear that boosts not only your views, but lets people who aren't getting recommended your videos be recommended your videos. All right. Don't forget to stretch and drink water. And I'm going to leave you with the quote of the day today, which is, "There are plenty of good things left to see. You are far from done." All right. So just be aware, wherever you're at in life, there is so much more left, and so much more left than there was behind you. So keep moving forward. All right, guys, have a wonderful week, and I look forward to next Sunday. Bye.